Manually adding an interchange order to QuickBooks. Perusion Consulting has developed several interfaces between the open source application Interchange and the popular accounting software QuickBooks. The exchange between the two programs is facilitated by the QuickBooks application called Web Connector and various methods creating for the shopping cart implementation of Interchange by Perusion. We have created a series of videos to display how this works. This is the third of these presentations and will be a demonstration on how to manually effect a transfer of an order from Interchange to QuickBooks. For purposes of the video, I have pre-opened all the applications so that we can move through the demonstration quickly. Also, each method of opening a browser, QuickBooks, or Web Connector may be slightly different. I trust each of you are familiar with your own systems. Also, keep in mind that the demo version of the Interchange website we are using, while very similar to the IC Dev Group standard installation, is of course modified to the extent necessary for the related QuickBooks applications that we are demonstrating. First, open QuickBooks and log in. We will do that and check to make sure there are no customers in our customer area for this demonstration. Go to Customer Center, Active Customers, and you can see we have no customers and no transactions. We will also assume that you are logged into the Interchange administration area shown here. First, you will go to the Orders tab or link. The tab is here and the link is here, and they both go to the same place, so we'll click on the link. Next, place a check next to the order or orders you would like to add to your QuickBooks. So we'll select both of these orders. Next, click on the QB Create Sales Receipts button here. And confirm. And now both orders have been staged for pickup by the Web Connector. So now let's take a look at the steps you need to follow on the desktop. Open Web Connector as we've shown here. Next, select the proper service in Web Connector. Put a check in the checkbox located on the left side of the service, and that would be here. If you wanted the service to run automatically, you would place a check in the checkbox to the right of the service and set that up. But for this demonstration, we are only interested in the manual, running it manually. Next, click on the Update Selected button to start the process. QuickBooks will connect with the web server and query Interchange to see if we have any records staged. An important note here is that in order to import a sales receipt for a customer, that customer has to exist or the import will fail. Because Interchange does not necessarily know if QuickBooks has this customer, it will create a customer record to be imported first. If you already have the proper customer in QuickBooks, the customer portion of the import will fail, but the sales receipt will import properly. If you did not have a customer in QuickBooks, Interchange would add the customer for you. So for this demonstration, we need to run the connector 4 times, 2 for each customer/order pair. In real life, you would simply have Web Connector set on auto and it would run these for you. In addition, you can set up Interchange so that it knows whether or not QuickBooks has your customer, but that's a topic for a different demonstration. So we're going to run Update Selected 4 times to pull in both customers and both sales receipts. And this should be 3. And this should be 4. And if you count wrong, it will return an error and let you know that it couldn't pick anything up. It looks like we got all 4. So now we're going to jump over and check QuickBooks, and we should have 2 customers, Greg Hansen and Hansen & Sons. Hansen & Sons shows the sales receipt for $22.58, and you'll notice the account is U.S. Bank because a sales receipt affects a deposit. And under Greg Hansen, we'll show test 37 for $22.66, and we'll bounce back to the we have $22.66 for number 37, and we have $22.58 for 38. So we'll just verify that. $22.66. and $22.58. So we have effectively imported both orders into Interchange, and now the website and QuickBooks have been synchronized. So this concludes our demonstration on adding an order. Our next video will be a demonstration on how to automatically add orders in the form of sales receipts from Interchange to QuickBooks. Thank you.